What's up, guys? We're back again today with another great video, and this week we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different. It's been raining all week here, so I hadn't had a chance to get out and do some stuff for the cars. So what we're actually going to do is I got some stuff for the house to unbox that I'm going to show you guys, something cool that you guys might want to invest in. And in the next video, which will be coming out tomorrow for you guys, we actually got the new Xbox Series X, and I'm going to be unboxing that for you guys. So you guys are going to get 2 videos this week since we didn't get to do anything with the car. And so let's go ahead and we'll jump into this first unboxing. Alright guys, so what we're actually going to be unboxing today is actually a SimpliSafe kit. One thing that you guys may or may not know about, but when you guys decide to get a home or a garage, which is what we have now, we got a home and then now we got a garage where we can do a bunch of cool stuff with the cars. If you actually have a security system on your house, you can actually get discounts from some insurance companies. So a good, easy, cheap way to do that is you can get one from SimpliSafe because it's a great security system. And it's actually really easy to set up. You can do it all yourself, and you don't have to worry about contracts or anything like that through, like ADT or, Xfinity has a security system now, and some other people. So this is something that you can hook up yourself, which is a plus. 2, you don't have to worry about contracts, and then 3, it's actually a lot cheaper than those to have all the monitoring, and you'll be safe because they give you an option of cameras. I know that the Xfinity one, it just has sensors and stuff like that. You don't have the option of any cameras. And then the ADT, you do have the option of cameras, but everything's a lot more expensive from what I've seen. So let's go ahead and we'll unbox this and we'll see what we got in our kit. Alright guys, so one good thing that's coming up soon is Black Friday, as you guys know. And SimpliSafe does a lot of cool discounts and stuff like that all the time where they'll actually throw in a free camera. So in this kit, we actually got the fall discount, which gave us a free HD camera, which is very nice. So let's go ahead and we'll see what all come in the kit that we designed. So as you guys can see, really nice boxing. Here is our quick startup guide. You get some SimpliSafe stickers to put, on your doors and different things like that to let people know that the house is protected by SimpliSafe. You also get a yard sign right here. And as you guys can see, one thing that's really cool about their packaging is each package actually has the item on it that you're getting. So this camera was the free camera that we actually got with the kit. As you guys can see, it's very nicely made. There's what it looks like. You guys are looking at it for the first time with me. One thing that's really nice about their cameras is it actually has, as you can see, you can't see the lens right now. And when the camera's not in use, there's actually a shutter that goes down over top of it. Which is kind of just like an extra security thing. So people aren't just watching you if they was to tap into the security system, which would be very hard to do because they do monitor at all times. So here's this camera, and it actually is a wired camera. As you guys can see, right here's where you wire it up at. And then of course all your wires and everything are in here to set it up, and also your instructions for the camera itself. And one thing that SimpliSafe has came out with here recently is for their cameras, they actually have a wet seal, I believe it's called, or like a cover, and you can actually put these outside now. We're actually going to go with something different. We're going to get a different company to do our outside cameras with, just because I feel like they're better. But you can use these outside now as long as you get that protective case to go over them, which is really nice. So the next thing we're going to go to is the Siren. So we actually got an extra Siren for our house. That way we can put it on different sides of the house so it'll, scare people off a little bit better. Let's check out what this guy looks like. And as you guys can see, here's what it looks like. And what's cool about SimpliSafe is all their stuff has multiple options to mount it to. As you guys can see, it's actually got the peel and stick. It's like the 3M to where you don't have to worry about ripping paint off the walls or anything like that. So there's your mount. You can clip it on, you can stick it on, and then you can clip on your Siren wherever you would like to put it. And you can also screw it in if you would rather do that and you don't want to, use the stickies. So there is that, and that's pretty much it for it. It's pretty simple and easy. This is wireless, so you don't have to worry about that. And then one good thing is where it does come off of the mounts, you can unscrew and get to the batteries easy, and you don't have to, worry about unmounting it off the wall every time. So let's go ahead and we'll jump to the next item that we got. So the next item here, we actually got a couple of these. This is actually the entry sensors. So, you can put them on your doors or your windows, anything like that. So that way if they're opened, it'll actually, sense it and say front door open, front window open, back door open, whatever you have it set to. And as you guys can see, these are wireless as well, which is really nice. And they use the same type. They just adhere to the door with the peel and stick tape. So here's what it looks like. As you can see, they're pretty small too, which is really good. Because some of the other companies, these sensors are actually pretty big and gawky looking, but these are really small by SimpliSafe. So there's that. Also wireless again, like I said before. We'll go ahead and put those up. And one thing that's really, really cool is on all their boxes, as I've been showing you guys, it kind of gives you tips of how to install it, and then it actually has a picture of the item on it. And then the same thing for the Siren, here's your tip of installing it. And then obviously all of them have, the full instructions on the inside of the box. So now we're going to go to the next thing. So this is your motion sensor, so you can put this in your house, and if there's a detected motion when your security system's set, it'll actually start counting down the alarm or make it go off. So this is really nice to have. Most of their kits come with a motion sensor automatically, and very nice. It's got the peel and stick tape all the way around it right here, so you can place it up in a corner really good. I know the sensor that was in my old parents' house, it was pretty big. It's probably like this size. So security systems have came a long way. This is a lot nicer, smaller, neater, where it's not really noticeable unless you're looking for it. So that's also another nice thing. So now we're going to get to the keypad right here that we also got. So this is what you're going to set your security system with. As you guys know, when you leave the house or whatever, or if you're home and you want to set it to a certain setting. So we'll take it out right here. So this is also kind of like for the mounting, this is also going to be kind of like the extra Siren. As you guys can see, you can unclip it, and this actually has batteries as well right here, as you can see. And then you can clip it on like this, and there's also screws to screw it in the wall as well. So this feels pretty nice. Not super heavy, but it feels good. It's not like really cheap, and lightweight. And also one thing that I like about it, it's easy to use. You got your keypads, and then it's easy just to hit off, easy just to hit home. If you're home and you're walking around, that's so your motion detector won't make this go off. It knows that there's somebody in the house. But if your doors or something like that opens, then the alarm will start to, count down and go off. And then, obviously, when you're leaving and you're going away, you've got that. Once we set all this stuff up, I will show you guys, maybe some of the setup. I don't know how much of the install I'm going to show, just because I want my house to be secure and I don't want people to know, where everything's at. But this is a good unboxing so you guys can actually see what the items look like. Another thing is on top of this, it actually has a panic button as well, which is really nice. Somebody breaks into your house or something like that while your wife's there, your kids, it'll be easy for them to just go and hit this and it'll sound the alarm. So now we'll jump to the next item, and this is something that we got extra. Just something easy to use and have around the house, and this is their key fob. So what this allows you to do is you can actually just, walk around your house and have this, on the coffee table or in your kitchen drawer or anything like that. As you guys can see, it's really small and easy, just to sit somewhere, not big and bulky. This also has a panic button on the top of it, and you have your away, home, and off. So let's say you're in the kitchen cooking dinner and you have it set on home and your dog needs to go out and use the bathroom. You can just reach into the silverware door, hit off, take your dog out and let it out, and then shut the door back and hit home, and you can resecure your house. And then, you know, let's say the dog's ready to come back in, you can hit off, open up the door, and then, you know, hit it back on home. So it's kind of easier to do it like this instead of having to go all the way, you know, to your security pad every single time, because this might be, you know, you might be at your front door, at your garage, or anything like that, and this can be in your kitchen or wherever you're going. It can move with you. Another thing is it actually will work on the app on the phone too. You can turn it off with that as long as you have your app on. So now for the last item that we got, and this is actually the base here. So this is actually what talks to everything, and this is actually what your Wi-Fi and all that hooks into to make it run. So let's go ahead and we'll unbox this together. Here's your power adapter. All their boxing and all that stuff is very, very nice. I will say that they spend a lot of time in making their boxing and everything seem very nice and pleasing when you're unboxing it. So let's go ahead and pull back behind the camera so I can get all this out. So here is what your base will look like, and you can put this, you know, anywhere. You just have your power cable here. You don't have the option, you know, to hardwire your internet right into it. But as long as this is going to be, you know, in your house, it's going to have very good Wi-Fi. And this also has a Siren on top. So if you opt to not get the extra Siren or whatever, this is where the Siren's going to come out of. But anyway, guys, this is pretty much it. You have this nice LED light on, and I'm pretty sure it changes different colors to what setting it's on. And then, of course, your power cable goes in the bottom right here. But like I said before, this is what connects everything together and makes it all talk to one another. Now, one thing I will tell you guys, a lot of people are like, well, what if your power goes out or something like that? They actually do have data, you know, just like a cell phone, that actually turns on and keeps your system running if you get certain options, I believe, in the plans. One thing that they're running right now is you can get the top of the line tier plan, which I think is normally I think like $24.99 a month or something like that, and it actually will monitor everything, because they have fire detectors, they have you know, like water detectors, temperature sensors, to where if it gets too cold in the room and you need to heat up the room so your pipes don't bust and different things like that. But anyway, they have a lot of different sensors like that you can also add to your system, and it all talks through this. So if your power cuts out or whatnot, this will actually run for a little while. Now, I don't know, one thing I will have to look up is, you know, it's by data connectivity, but as you guys can see, if this is hardwired in, is it still going to work or not? That's one thing that I do need to look up, is if this kind of, you know, has a little bit of battery, you know, charge state in it. Because I know this does have, I believe this actually has batteries in it as well. So you plug it up and it also has batteries. So I guess that is actually what would keep it on while your power was out. So kind of like a battery backup. But one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to have my internet and my, you know, all this system on a battery backup system, just in case in a rough chance the power goes out, our house will still be, you know, secure. And then here is, I'll just go ahead and show you guys what, you know, the power cable looks like for it. So just your average power cable. The last thing in the box is actually your yard stake, you know, for that yard sign if you decide to use that. So anyway, guys, another cool thing that I was going to let you guys know is with the camera, like how we were talking about before, one thing that's really cool, and I actually didn't know this, is their cameras were actually 720p before, but it looks like that they've actually upped them to 1080p. So they've got online with everybody else in the security business. Their cameras are actually a little bit better now, which is good. And another thing is if you know, a lot of people will set these right inside their front door or something like that so they can monitor who's coming in and out of their house. SimpliSafe, they'll actually use that to you know, let's say your alarm goes off, they'll actually tap into this camera as it's showing your front door, and if they see or notice that it's you, they won't call the police because they know that you're just having a hard time cutting your system off or whatever, and they'll actually give you a call. And when you call them to order the kit and everything like that, they'll take, you know, your name, your fiance's name. They know everybody's name that's in the house and who's actually supposed to be there, and they have their cell phone numbers, so if anything does happen, they can reach out and call them. But I thought that was kind of a cool feature, so they'll actually look through the camera and see, you know, if it's actually a serious risk, because then they can tell the cops, hey, there's, you know, there's robbers in the house and they have weapons, or they don't have weapons, and they can see all that through the camera, which I thought was really neat. So I know that they have a couple different options. You can kind of monitor the house yourself, and that is, I'm pretty sure, a free option. If you use the option, there's one that they still monitor it, but you don't get, you know, like the fire detection and all that, and all those other sensors. They won't detect all that. So if you decide to get that one, then they'll just monitor, you know, just the security system itself. They won't monitor all the extra stuff that you get. And then they have the high kit, which is the one that you get for free, and they'll monitor everything. So they'll monitor, you know, the pipes busting if the temperature gets too low and different things like that, which is really cool. But for $24.99, that's actually a very good deal because everybody else's just starts out at that much money. So it's a very nice level for all this stuff. I will tell you guys, if you want to get something like this for your house or your garage to protect your sweet cars that you got, make sure you jump on there now and try to get the deals as Black Friday's coming and stuff like that, because you'll get a free camera. Like I said, I did not pay for this. It was a free camera, and I just added all the other stuff in. Now, I will let you guys down below. I'll actually put in the description everything that I got on my kit. We did get 3 of the entry sensors. We got the key fob, we got the camera, extra alarm, the motion sensor, the base, and that's pretty much it. That's all you'll need unless you want to, you know, get extra stuff for your windows and different things like that. We have all the doors right now monitored, but we're going to add more as time comes. So, like I was saying before, this is a great kit to start out with. And like I was telling you guys, if you're getting insurance for your house, this will actually, if you have it monitored or if you're monitoring it by yourself, I don't exactly know how all that works. I know you got to get a certificate from, you know, the security system that you're using, and then you can give that to your insurance company, and they'll give you the discount, which is very nice. So that's an added little bonus there. And then plus, you're going to keep your kids safe. If you have kids, your fiance, you can kind of make sure, you know, nothing's happened to her if you're working late or whatever. And then you can also have your own sense of being safe if you're there alone, or, you know, a lot of you guys have cool cars and different things like that, and you just want to monitor that and make sure nobody's breaking in, stealing different things, because, you know, times are rough sometimes and you never really know what's going to happen. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. It was kind of a little bit different. As we're going to move into our house and our new garage that we're going to be filming in, we'll be doing some, you know, unboxings of some things that we got for the house, and we'll actually do some house installs and house upgrades, different things like that, to kind of show you guys a little bit more genre in the channel besides just car stuff. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I did want to share with you guys this kit. This was not a sponsorship. I paid for it with my own hard-earned money, and I did a lot of research before I did so. So if you guys are thinking about getting a security system, or if you guys want a discount for your insurance, check out SimpliSafe and, you know, look it up and see what you guys think. I'm just here to let you guys know that it's a good quality thing. It's not, none of the stuff's really cheap. It all feels really good, and there's multiple ways to mount it, and it's really easy for you to just set it up yourself. You don't have to pay, you know, all that extra stuff to let people come and set it up, and then all of it has wires and stuff. All of this is wireless except for the camera, as you guys know, which I explained. So super easy to set up, and, you know, really nice to monitor just through that app. You can tell what's going on in your house. So anyway, guys, I hope this helps you. And, you know, Christmas is right around the corner, and if you have parents or anything like that that you want to make sure that they're safe and secure, This is one way that you can do it. You could get them a SimpliSafe kit for Christmas or, you know, their birthday or anything. And this would be a cool present. Help them go set it up. It'll be a good bonding moment for you and your dad and mom, grandparents, anything like that. So as I told you before, we're actually going to be doing this unboxing today as you guys are watching, and tomorrow we're actually going to be doing another video, and it's going to be unboxing the new Xbox Series X, and I hope you guys will come back and join us to watch that video. It'll be a cool one. We've been waiting for this for a while. Me and my friend Jarrett, we both pre-ordered it together, and we were hoping it was going to be here tonight, but it's actually going to be here tomorrow. So peace out, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and remember, build your masterpiece.